I DM'd 100 NBA players to find out if they think they could play in the NFL, and I got one of them to meet me at the park to prove it.
Oh, yo, no way, that's... No professional athlete has ever played in the NBA and NFL. Overtime granted me access to their IG, and they messed up because I'm about to say something wild. Yo, we're actually getting so many responses, this is crazy. Oh, hold up, Zion just responded. Combine's all set up. Now I need to check my DMs. We've already seen that high-level basketball players such as Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, and Julius Peppers can be Hall of Fame level talents in the NFL. Brian Scalabrine famously said, "I'm closer to LeBron James than the average person is to me." But can we find out if De'Aaron Fox is closer to Lamar Jackson than I am to Lamar Jackson?
Oh my God.
Short answer, no. So first things first, we're messaging LeBron James. He was the #1 high school football player in the state of Ohio when he was in high school. 6'9", 250 pounds. He should be playing tight end somewhere, but he decided to be the greatest basketball player of all time, whatever that means. Say, yo, GOAT, I know you were an absolute problem in high school, but do you think you could be a problem in the NFL? But the real NFL athlete in that family is Bronny James, and he's an hyper-athletic freak. I saw you flip them hips on the basketball court playing elite defense, but do you think you could lock up Devontae Smith?
Will he know what flip them hips means?
Yeah. I feel like I'm being censored right now, heavily. This is honestly y'all's fault. What did you think was gonna happen? Next, we're gonna DM Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball. Now look, I'll be honest, if they say yes, they're lying. Jello's the only one with some tree trunks for legs. Now LaMelo and Lonzo, they got some twigs, okay? I'm gonna create a group chat here. You think you could play in the NFL with those Bambi legs? I can't see that. Hold up, wait. Lonzo and LaMelo, we actually got a response, this is crazy. Zoe said, if I would have played younger, yeah, QB, wide receiver, or free safety. 6'6" free safety? Maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot. Lonzo Ball's like incredible in transition throwing the ball downfield too. Not downfield, down court. He would actually be a really, really nice quarterback. Dang, I didn't think about that. Maybe I was hating. I was hating a little bit too much earlier. LaMelo, you letting him clamp you up at free safety? Next up, we got the Greek Freak. He only follows 24 people. He seems like way too much of a family man to be interested in anything social media has to give because there's a bunch of me's on the internet. I'm gonna ask him pretty plainly if he thinks he could play in the NFL, but I'm gonna translate it to Greek. Yo, random question for you. Do you think you could play in the NFL? Oh, dear Lord.
Μια τυχαία ερώτηση για εσάς. Πιστεύετε ότι θα μπορούσατε να παίξετε στο NFL?
I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Send it his way. Zion Williamson probably makes more sense for an NFL football player than anyone else. With a 45-inch vertical at that size, he could honestly just hurdle over the line. Black Bosa is what they'd call. Zion's in China right now. Yo, what's up, bro? Hope China is good. Random Q, do you think you could play in the NFL?
Yo, what's up, bro? China's good?
What are we talking about?
Of course. I could play any position and dominate. Like, what are we talking about?
We're not asking too crazy. Like, what we're asking isn't too insane.
No, it's not.
It should get more responses. Oh, hold up, Zion just responded. China is amazing, and of course, I can play any position and dominate. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, a little sass. A little sass is crazy. 100 emoji, fist emoji. You know what? Facts. Straight facts. I'd line up Zion at fullback and Ja Morant at running back. And I would send Zion up the middle, clearing a hole like a jumbo jet goes through a cloud. Let's go. I'm just gonna start rapid fire shooting these out here, man. We know KD's online all the time. If he doesn't respond to this, my feelings are genuinely gonna be hurt. We're setting a prop bet right now, over under, Sam, 2.5 minutes before KD sees it.
Over, well.
He doesn't know how online KD is. James Harden, as a left tackle, gets some meat on his bones and he's Trent Williams. Less holdings, more illegal hands to the face. Not a bad idea. Bronny, seen just now. Hey, you're wrong. No. Kevin Durant saw it almost immediately. No, it didn't respond. It is a numbers game. You gotta keep shooting your shot. Fellas, shoot your shot. Draymond as a punter might be a problem. The way he was getting his foot off at different angles, amazing. Okay, I had no clue Dylan Brooks's name on Instagram is Villain. Like, him and Draymond Green would absolutely go out there and hit somebody, and they would absolutely love doing it. Steven Adams. Look, Jason Kelsey's gone now from the Eagles. They need someone else to be the centerpiece of that tush push. I say they get Steven Adams. Snap that ball, hop on his back. They just gallop into the end zone as Steven Adams' hair is just flowing in the wind in that beautiful Philadelphia fall night. Russell Westbrook. Russ, we know no one wants to take a charge when you're storming through the lane. But do you think anyone could tackle you while going through the A-gap? For the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. I'm gonna say hella. I'm gonna put the feather emoji on there. Kinda crazy. Do you think you could play in the NFL? But I put accents on every single letter. That just seems like a Kyrie Irving thing to do. What? I'm messaging. Sam's censoring me and stopping my freedom of speech. 10 million followers and they want me to protect myself. Russell Westbrook saw the message 2 minutes ago. No response. Yeah, no. No response whatsoever, man. Next, we have Jimmy Butler. This is insane. Someone messaged Jimmy in 2022 from our account, said, yo, just ate your ice cream, bro, so good. Was that you that messaged it?
Definitely not. That is definitely a weird message.
Y'all are on my case about what I've been sending, but y'all are talking about his ice cream?
I'm not in support of that comment.
This is ridiculous. Luka Doncic, my other heart and soul, my Slovenian bear, I'm pouring honey all over you, goat. If Luka responds, I'm gonna shriek like a small child. Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. Let's message Wemby. Bonjour. Actually, I learned this. I'm gonna say, je réfléchis, which means I'm thinking. Do you think you could play in the NFL? Oh, I was in Paris. You know what I mean? We were out there. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? Come on, come on. Okay, nothing. Oh, hold up. Paolo just responded. If I stopped growing at 6'5", I would for sure be in the NFL, 100. What position though? I'm gonna just say, yeah, you could have done some damage. I'm not trying to see a 6'5" anyone on the football field. When it comes to NBA players in the NFL, everyone's trying to fit an NBA player's skill set into something that fits in the modern game. But that's not what we should be doing. On field goal kicks, why don't you just line up a bunch of 7-footers on the line and tell them to jump? How are you going to get a ball past all of these outstretched arms from 7-footers? So I'm gonna make a group chat and I'm adding everyone I want on the defensive line. I've done the math. I've looked at the analytics. The highest that this kicker can kick is 45 to 51 degrees off of the ground. If you give Victor Wembanyama, Bol, Chet Holmgren, Joel Embiid, and Rudy Gobert enough space to take one step forward and jump to the highest that they possibly can, there's no physical way that a ball is going to be able to get over the line. But nobody's thinking about this because they're small brain, freaking peanut brain coaches in the NFL, and they don't know anything about football like I do. Donovan Mitchell just messaged me back. Donovan Mitchell said for sure. Honestly, I think the Browns need as much help as they can get. So I think he should be a two-sport athlete next season for them. Actually, right now, maybe. Oh, snap, we got a response from Asia Wilson's boyfriend, or alleged boyfriend. Bam Adebayo said probably would have been a DE. Active hands, he can defend all positions on the basketball court. Imagine him rushing off that edge. We also have Jalen Suggs, prominent football player in the state of Minnesota. In my honest opinion, I think he should have kept playing football. Money-wise, it makes sense to be in the NBA. Health-wise, it makes sense to be in the NBA. Great decision. For me, and what I want for his life is football. Jalen Suggs responded saying absolutely. I'm gonna say, you think you could take the Broncos starting job? They need you. He said, you not rocking with Bo? LOL. I'm gonna say we need the first NBA NFL two-sport athlete. Honestly, I'd take him over Bo Nix and Zach Wilson right now. Give me the unknown. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes you never know. I might have just got Jalen Suggs to agree to go to camp next year. I'm gonna ask him what position my team might need you. Jalen Suggs is typing again. It's my dog, man.
Would you replace Dak with him right now?
Would I replace Dak Prescott with Jalen Suggs right now? I wouldn't want to subject my homeboy Jalen because we're so tight. Like, we're actually the coolest now. Like, next time I see him, he's probably gonna ask me how my family was. We also got a response from Deuce McBride. Now look, Deuce McBride apparently was nice. He played football all the way through high school. He played quarterback, I think, or something like that. Instead of playing basketball in West Virginia, he should have been playing football at O State. Clint Capella just messaged back. Hold on, I got a response from Andre Drummond. We got a response from Jalen Duren. Stephon Castle messaged back. Yo, we're actually getting so many responses, this is crazy. I got a response from Evan Mobley. Finally, someone says that they couldn't do it. He said, no, I'm too tall, LOL. If I was shorter, then yes. Facts. Facts. Everyone's a little too confident. I genuinely cannot believe we've gotten this many responses. OT should just like let me run the IG like fully. Oh, Steven Adams just responded. Steven Adams said 100%. Shit would have been easy claps.
No way.
Shit would have. That's crazy. Easy claps is diabolical. Is that the way they talk in New Zealand? Hey, I'd be damned if I step on a football field and Steven Adams' 6'11" self came up to me and was like, hey, mate, your easy claps. What? What does that even mean? Next, we're gonna ask a New York legend, Cole Anthony, since everyone loves New York so much. Rats. Y'all got lots of rats. And the food is really good.
Send the DM.
The food is really, sorry. Okay, I'll send it. He said, ah, shit. If I would have veered off the path in high school or some shit, possibly. Does Harrison Barnes have an, a man's from Iowa. I'm not sure they have Instagram out there. I'm joking. He has AI responding for him. The AI said, I'm a baller on the court, but football ain't my forte. Stick to what I know and love hooping. That didn't sound like Harrison Barnes at all. I don't even know what he sounds like. He's from Iowa. That honestly could be how they talk. I'm gonna plug this response into ChatGPT and then see what they give me. Does this sound like robot response or like someone from Iowa? The response sounds more like someone from Iowa or a casual sports enthusiast rather than a robot. That's pretty insane. This is a real AI revelation right now that I'm having. If AI doesn't know that AI is AI, how can AI ever know that AI AIs? If you really look at it, there's no proof Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game. Was that AI? Was the moon landing AI? You're telling me none of these birds out here are drones? Pigeons have red eyes like they're on record the entire time. AI's taking over everything, and I'm not okay with his response being an AI. And the government can try to get me if they want to. And I've sent all of the DMs I possibly can. My thumbs are more crooked than Kenny Smith's knees. I've invited everyone out. Now it's time to head to the park. I'm gonna run them through an NFL Combine style fitness test and see if they compare to the new NFL draftees. I'll see you out there. The gridiron. The smell of freshly cut turf, microplastics in the air. The hallowed grounds where Elway, Marino, Mahomes stepped. I'm setting up the combine. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna show up. 40 inches, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. We're in New York City. Someone has to.
Yo, that's Deuce McBride.
Deuce? Hey, no way.
Someone actually showed up.
Yo, what's good? I can't believe you actually pulled up, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So we got a whole combine set up here for you. We got an agility ladder. We got a 3-cone drill. We got a 225-pound bench press. We got a squat rack. And then also we got some drills that we're gonna put you through. You know what I mean? Offensive line, defensive line. I got the pad out. I'm a kick slide. You got to try to get by me. Are you ready for all that?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not down with that. I think a game of toss is good.
Okay, all right. A game of toss. We'll take a game of toss, guys. Come on. Let's run a route. Let's get it. Let's get it. You think you can hit me in stride? I run like a 4-2.
4-2?
Yeah, run a 4-2.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
Nah, my size right now, 4-2. Right.
Give him a little cadence, man. Red 5. Red 5. Say, huh. There we go. I like that first step.
Ooh. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. I see it.
Nah, it's still there. It's like riding a bike.
And as I was throwing that football in the park with Deuce, I realized it was never about NBA players playing in the NFL, or a scouting combine, or even Bronny leaving me on red. This was about people. Deuce McBride. Maybe he's just like me, a kid lost in the Big Apple, looking for a friend to toss a football with. It's very Trevor Lawrence-esque. I mean, I like the ball placement. It was smooth.
There we go, Trevor Lawrence.
It was smooth. I wouldn't draft you on my fantasy team.
You wouldn't?
No, not at all. And I hope for one day, maybe just one day, he found that friend in me. Trying to get a slice?
Yeah, it's a good spot down the block.
Okay, man, let's go. Aren't my feelings hurt that Bronny left me on scene? No. Dude, I'm a grown man. He's essentially like a freshman, sophomore in college. Like, why would he hurt my feelings, you know? Obviously, it's something fun, just message back. You know what I mean? Like, I would have messaged back if I was LeBron's son. Hypothetically, I haven't dreamt about that at all.
Let us know in the comments what your dream football team would be, using NBA players only.
Hey, I appreciate you watching that video, but before you dip, do me a little favor. Go hit the OT shop and check out some of the new drops. They're all bangers. It's gonna be hard to pick a favorite, but I promise it'll be worth it when you do.